Hello. Gage Roske. Arisa Ro. I love you. And I'm doing okay. You should, if not already have, feel very much better about everything going forward. I made some very beautiful steps today. And I know that those steps are centered with you all around me in the best, most beautiful way that I could ever know. And I'm thanking every one of you from the deepest, most beautiful reaches of our existence to the center of my being. One, I am that I am. Grateful that I am. I know. And I would like you to please continue giving the world the best expression of us that you may give, because we know that you are professional little minds molding the future and expressing ourselves intelligently, emotionally tactfully, and without judgment. Because these run-on sentences, while I calculate them, like most do, will be the examples of you messing up when we get embarrassed. That's you, picking on yourself. No one's doing that. But when you do that, others will do that too. So if you caught yourself doing that, guess what? That's not your fault. I did that to me, and by doing that, it allowed you to do that too. Kind of like the applause section of my next big hit, because I have to cue in everybody. They're so dry. They've heard these lines so many times, I have to cue the applause, ahs, and silence. So, I think what I'm saying is, kiddos, you have found your Shakespearean moment, and you are all around me. I've made the steps to creating happy. Just because it is something you are being, and you know it. Sometimes it's tough to talk about these things. Sometimes it's tough not to overreact. But always is usually not a good word, unless you know that's true. Sense always exists outside the conclusive cases for this abstract thought, since you can't bottle the thought and sell it too. That should help all those copyright infringements we're working on. Then what I'm saying is, this information is free. And at the center of my being, there's you. As long as you're free with this information, then you're happy. And the way you filter it will be up to you. Meaning, you use it for this or you don't. That's okay. If you're afraid that I'm going to get upset because you're saying something, try to say it in a way that isn't offensive to me as well. If we can see that our mutual conclusion to these conversations is having the conversation now first, the way they were having it, to identify the logic that goes with the rationale, to see irrational when it is being irrational, not to separate yourself from it, because you are, but to own it while you are being irrational, if you are indeed doing that. If you are not, we wouldn't know. We wouldn't talk about it. And that's the best part. So I'll leave it there and do better with that going forward now. Have a beautiful day. And thank you for these steps. Making my way into my own beautiful I am now with my kids and my family all around. Thank you for this day. And Godspeed.